Book. It's been a game and a half now, counting the Southeast game and then the first half here. And how unusual does this sound to say? In that game and a half, Lincoln with 2 made threes. I mean,
yeah.
it just.
Yeah, it's and when you're fighting this pressure, it's tough to get loose. But when you do get loose, you've got to nail them in a game like this. And if you're, I think if you're Lanphier, you're fine with where you're at too, because Bishop, I don't think he's even scored yet.
Railers the basketball, starters on the court. Cook, Ebelair, high post to Hop. Hop hands back to Cook, now to Perry. Cook, Ebelair, Perry, block and Hop on the floor for Coach Neil Alexander. As the Railers look to move to 14-2 on the season. Gavin near the top of the key, hands to Hop. Hop thought about the three, didn't take it. Dribbles in, gets up in the air, over to Cook on the left side. Back on top, Gavin fires a long three, connects.
There it is, Gavin too with a guy in his face from about 20 feet right at the top of the key. So big start, good start for the Railers.
Just like that, game is tied at 18. Inside, nice spin move by Rose with the reverse layup, no good. Gavin with the rebound, had it taken away by Rose. Ebelair down there fighting for it. Rose a third, blocked by Gavin. Rose a fourth try, won't go down. And we've got alternating possession with Hop and McGee.
What a battle.
We've seen what kind of damage Rose can do on offensive rebounds, but goodness gracious.
Man, can he go after it. That guy's 5'9". And just a sophomore. I thought Gavin had secured the rebound easily, and that time the freshman tried to throw it off of the rear of one of our players and go get it and score a basket. And you know, coach is not going to be happy about that.
Well, what's weird is when McGee did that, and he tried, and after the Railers got the ball, McGee went in and tried to take it away, and McGee just picked up his third.
Right.
So they tried a little trickery, didn't work. It backfired on him, in fact, as McGee heads to the bench with his third foul. And the Railers, a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight.
Yeah, let's see if Gavin can get right down on that block. He's still, again, got another size advantage, especially on 23, who's guarding him, Andre Williams.
Quick move, Cook, corner three.
Come on, Will.
Wouldn't go down. Rebound down to Williams for Lanphier. Quickly to Rose. Over to Bishop, right side, left-handed three is good.
Yeah, he's not going to miss too many of those. That time Bishop on a secondary break gets as wide open as he's going to get, and that time he nails it.
So back on top goes Lanphier. Gavin called for steps. Gavin thought about taking the three, took that big long stride. Steps called on the Lincoln senior, 6:04 to go. Railers trail 21-18, third quarter. And just looking on the bench here, Josh, I do not see Tim, so I'd be surprised if we see him even come out on the bench after the injury in the first half.
I think he's in the locker room for a while.
Patton to Williams. Williams near side for the Lions, bounce to Bishop. Watched by Perry. 21-18, Lanphier with the lead. Patton into Rose, cutting in the lane, had it knocked away by Hop, and they're going to say last touch by Aaron. Well, he has high energy.
Well, I like him. You know, he's just small in stature, but man, does he go after it, and he's got a lot of energy. He sat most of that first half.
5.5 to go in the backcourt. Bishop will track it down. 21-18, Lanphier the basketball and the lead. Low scoring affair. Most Lincoln ones are. Patton jumper. That's going to be good. Three-pointer for Patton.
Yeah, that time they ran a screen down on the block for Patton, and Hop ran right into it, and that's what sprung Patton for a easy three in the corner.
Lanphier certainly not going away. Gavin with a spin, back out to Hop. Hop down the lane, it opens up. Little floater off the glass, won't go down, but Hop will go to the line, and he will be shooting two. And for consistency's sake, Josh, that's really been the one thing that's been working for Lincoln. Get it to Aaron and see if he can make a move down the lane.
Let him get to the basket. You know, he's been our most aggressive guy to the basket, him and Gavin. And that time Hop, again, can jump just as well as anybody on Lanphier. That time he misses the first free throw, but he's got to continue to go to that basket.
Railers up to that point had been perfect in 3 attempts. Hoppy tries to get the second one. That one no good as well. and this seems like it's going to be one of those games where every point is critical.
Yeah, I think you're right. All the free throws, all the little baskets are gonna matter.
And a foul on the outside as they got Ebelair trying to keep the ball away from Rose. Foul on Peyton is number 1. First on the Railers in the second half. Rose to inbound, baseline, left side of the basket. Tosses it back into the backcourt. 4:40 to go. Third quarter, Lincoln trails 24-18. All baskets here in the third quarter have been from 3. Down the lane, nice look over. Bounce pass to Jackson, who lays it up and in.
Yeah, right now Lanphier's got that momentum going that they had in the first quarter, now up 26-18.
Ebelair down on the baseline, hop off the glass, that will go down. Good move by the Railers. They found Cook in the corner, and when they came out on him, they forgot all about Aaron Hop on the low block.
Yeah, nobody was guarding him, and let's keep feeding him, Jeff. If he's going to be the one that takes us and brings us back, keep going to the basket.
26-20. Will Cook will take a seat. Isaiah Bowers will come in for Cook. Hop's free throw, this one goes down. Hop with 9.
Yeah, let's keep going there. Railers got to get his stops on this end, Jeff. It's been the defense that's been playing real well lately for the Railers. They've got to come to shine now.
4:13 left in the third, along with Josh Komnick. Jeff Benjamin with you. 26-21, Lanphier the lead. Down low, Jackson kicks back out high to Bishop. Hop out on him quickly.
Yeah, now they can get the perimeter around with
Rose in the lane, opens up off the glass, won't go down, and Gavin grabs a big rebound for the Railers.
When you got Patton and Bishop both can shoot from the outside, and then you've got Rose underneath, it's a tough cover right now for the Railers.
3:40 left, Lincoln looking to draw closer, down 5. Hop on the wing, moves against Bishop, tried to go up, had it kicked away, and traveling whistled on Hop.
Yeah, I think Aaron tried to take Bishop, which he got to the basket, but Bishop kind of pushed him underneath the bankboard a little bit, and then really didn't have much to do. But if Hop goes going to the basket, he's got to look for his guys, and our guys got to cut to the hoop.
Patton 3, that's no good. Rebound.
Jeez. Yeah, he just leveled Ebelair.
Ebelair ended up almost in the student section as Rose. Now that's big, Josh. 3:18 to go in the third. Rose has now picked up his third.
Yeah, he had 2 there in the first half, and he picks up his third now. So he's got to play a little bit non-aggressive, as Gavin kind of did there in the second quarter.
Do you go right at him?
I think you try to, yeah, and now he's going to guard Bowers, which Bowers isn't our biggest weapon, but let's see who continues to stay on Gavin.
Into the front court, Bowers watched by Rose. 3 minutes to go. Lincoln down 5 in the third, 26-21. Ebelair, and a foul is going to be whistled. That'll go against Daryl Jackson, his second, 4th on the Lions. Real quick, Josh, we see that Aaron Timms did come back from the locker room. It does look like he's got his right ankle heavily taped and with ice on it. So
some crutches too. So 5 team fouls now for the Lions, Jeff. So that's a huge advantage right now for the Railers.
Into Gavin, dribble back out. Ebelair need a 3, didn't get it, in and out. Rebound to Jackson. Boy, the threes just have not been falling for the Railers tonight.
Yeah, I thought Gavin caught it in a position where he could have taken one dribble and powered up and got to the basket, but instead kicked out to Ebelair.
2:35 to go in the third. And I think they're going to probably get Ebelair on the bump as Williams tried to make a move to the basket. And for the Lincoln senior, that is his second team foul. Cardell McGee checks back in with 2 fouls. Rose to inbound, looking, bounces into Williams, makes the move off the glass and good.
Yeah, another easy basket off an out of bounds play. Don't normally see that against Lincoln, but just a bounce pass and a nice little take there for the Lions.
The lead is 7 for Lanphier. Gavin swings it quickly. Jordan Perry will fire a 3. Back rim, no. Rebound to Rose for Lanphier. They look to run quickly into the front court. Bounce back to Bishop. Williams makes a move over Gavin. Jumper, no. Ball tipped out. Loose ball comes down, picked up by Gavin, ahead to Aaron Hop, all by himself, off the glass and good.
Yeah, good job by Hop. He was the one that got that tip, and he released after he thought got the tip to one of the other railers, and a good job by Hoppy of staying with it.
That could be a big turn right there. Railers down by 5, could have gone down by as much as 9. 1:40 left in the third. Lincoln down 28-23. Williams. Hop comes out on him. Now he's bumped by Ebelair. Almost lost the dribble. Jackson all the way on top to Bishop. Bishop trying to get a screen from Rose. Instead, Bishop fires a long 3. That's no good. Jackson over Bowers, the rebound. That's no good. Rose high for the rebound. No good again. This time, no. Again, they can't get it. Ball loose, and Lanphier again with offensive rebound, one right after another. And Bowers is going to be whistled for the bump as Rose tried to go baseline. Well, I tell you one thing, Josh. The Railers lately have been doing a great job on the boards. The offensive board numbers tonight are going to look ugly.
Yeah, I've been killing us, and a lot of it's been Rose, 5'9", a stocky guy, but can really get off the floor and get off the floor quick. And it's just been out-hustled right now for the Railers. Right now the Lions want a little more. They're going to throw it on the glass, and they're going to hopefully go get it.
1 minute. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Lincoln down 28-23. Railers will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Down to the baseline. Jackson over Bowers. Wouldn't go down. It trickled down. And then a foul. And is that McGee? If that's on McGee, he just picked up his 4th, trying to take it away from Gavin. And I'm not sure when Gavin swung if he didn't catch McGee with an elbow.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're going to pick and try and grab a ball away from a guy that's got the rebound. You stick your nose in there, you're gonna get it. So good job by Gavin of being strong. He's gotten too many balls ripped away from him while getting the rebounds.
So big possession for the Railers. See if you can score here. Get a score to start the fourth. Get right back in this one. Gavin hands over to Bowers. 35 seconds. Again, it seems like things will be going a little bit better if we can just get a little from Will Cook.
Yeah, you're right. Will's been non-existent. I don't know, scoreless so far in the game, and I think really Gavin has only gotten 3 points in this quarter.
Down to 13 seconds. Ebelair holds against Rose. Now there's Will. Gavin, top of the key, pulls up, 3, in and out. Rebound comes down to Lanphier, down to 2-1. Bishop half court. No good. At the end of 3, Railers trail 28-23. Back with the fourth in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 5th Street Food Mart, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, Schneider Chiropractic Center, some of the sponsors for Railer Basketball. Starting the fourth quarter, along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. Railers trail 28-23. Gavin quickly to the basket, off the glass, wouldn't go down, gets his own rebound, had it stripped away. And did they get Rose? Because if they did, it's his 4th too.
I think it might have been on Patton right behind Gavin.
It is Patton. Only his 1st, but 7th team foul. So 7:52 to go in the contest. Right now, free throws looming large for the Railers. Gavin to the line, shooting bonus.
Yeah, we're at a good spot here. Jeff in the bonus. Just to start the fourth quarter, the Railers got to convert on these free throws.
Gavin, first one goes down, 28-24. Gavin second, good again. Gavin with 12.
Play some defense and get a rebound. Rebounds right now, Jeff, we're getting out rebounded 27-13 in a total. So the Railers have got to sure it up here in the fourth quarter.
Scoring for the Railers looks this way tonight. Gavin with 12, Hop with 11, Peyton Ebelair with 2. Yeah, that's it.
Cook averaging 13 a game has yet to get in the scoring column, but let's not wait yet. Let's have, oh my gosh.
A blocking foul down in the corner on either Bowers or Ebelair, as they had a nice trap set, and that's going to go against Isaiah. And for Isaiah, that'll be his 3rd, 4th team foul. Railers trail by 3. 7.5 left here at Lober-Nika Gymnasium. Williams directing traffic back to Bishop. Brings it over to the right side. You know, does Lanphier try and be a little more patient? 3 on the way. Up and good. (31-25). Cook back to Bowers. Will looks to make a move. Gets it over to Gavin. Gavin with the left-hand dribble goes up strong, gets by the defender, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in.
Come on, Gavin. Put this team on your back and bring us home. It's time to go after it now. The senior with another one going to the hoop, but he's going to have to do a lot more of that here. Stepping up for us. Railers are not only on the offense, he's going to have to be a big boy on the boards.
31-27, 6.5 to go. Yeah, Gavin's still hanging in there with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, he can be really aggressive. There's plenty of time, or you know, we're not a lot of this game left. He can be aggressive and keep going to the hoop.
Bishop, another 3 on the way. Missed it badly. Can the Railers track down the rebound? No, they cannot. Ball then Rose lost it as he stumbled, and no, they're going to say that the Railers touched it. And Gavin's shaking his head. They didn't touch it at all. .6:07 to go. Looked like Rose was going down to the floor.
Yeah, he had the ball and lost it out himself. He can't move. That's travel too. And the one official had it going our way, and the other one stepped in.
6 minutes to go. Railers down 4. Bishop at the volleyball line. Another 3 on the way. No good. And we're going to get Jackson coming over the back of Isaiah. Good job by Bowers.
Yeah, Bowers, he does a good job of boxing out. All the Railers are going to have to do that. Now it's time to step up and hit some free throws.
Isaiah, the 6'1 freshman, 5:45 to go. Railers down 31-27. Isaiah, big free throw here. On the way, missed it off the front of the rim. And then a travel is called on Lanphier after they grab the rebound, and we will take that.
You're right, exactly. Isaiah just a little short on that free throw. Now it's time the Railers get the ball out of bounds here, right underneath their hoop. We need a basket, Jeff.
5:40 to go, lob high to Gavin. Back to Ebelair, over to Hop. Down back to Gavin in the corner, on top to Will. Will, top of the key.
Come on, baby.
Left it short off the front of the rim.
Get back.
Williams goes down off the glass. Way too easy.
Yeah, just hop back to protect the basket, so the Railers didn't get back at all.
33-27. Ebelair over to Gavin. Down the corner. Bowers is going to make a move.
That's goaltending.
And Gavin tried to go up with it. He's fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2, but Bowers' shot went off the glass, and it looked like he pinned it off before it got to the rim from the glass.
Yeah, I thought it hit the glass, and from my understanding of the rules, once it hits the glass, nobody can touch it around the rim, and that time it looked like one of the Lanphier guys went up and slapped it off the board.
So Gavin Block at the line, shooting 2. First free throw, missed it. Railers just 3 of 7 from the line here in the second half. Second one from Gavin. That one is good.
Come on, Railers, let's play some defense.
33-28.
Yeah, now Rose on the bench with 4 fouls. He's the one that really attacks from the free throw line and really does a good job on the board. So let's see if the Railers can make some sort of a run here.
Railers down 33-28. Railers look to make a move. Cook almost to steal. Bishop with the spin. Lobs it over to Patton. Bishop making a move. Williams hands over to Jackson. Jackson off the glass, won't go down, but a foul is going to be whistled on the Railers down low. That foul will go against Aaron Hop. That'll be his 3rd, 5th on the team, and it will be Daryl Jackson, the 6-foot senior, with 2 big free throws for Lanphier. 4:38 left. Railer lead is 5. free throw up. Missed it.
Yeah, the Railers block out here. Block out looks like Lanphier's only going to, well, now they're going to bring another guy on the line, but the Railers have got to box out. Know who's got the shooter and go attack the rebound.
Jackson with the dribble. Second free throw on the way. That one rattles around and won't go down. Ball loose, tracked down by Gavin. Railers catch a break. They miss them both. Aaron, the pull-up off the glass. Too hard. Rebound to Lanphier.
Good shot, too. Hoppy just couldn't get it to fall.
On the baseline.
Traveled.
And steps are going to be called on McGee. He saw the wide open lane to the basket from the baseline. Little too much of a hurry. Reminder that Railer basketball brought to you by Town & Country Bank, Headline Salon, Lincoln Printers, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. This one's going down to the wire, Josh.
Yeah.
4:20 to go. Railers down 5.
Railers been out without a basket for a couple minutes now, Jeff. We need a big hoop here to cut this within 3 or 2.
4:10 left. Gavin over to Ebler. Peyton's going to drive baseline. Kick in the corner. Swing it around. Cook top of the key. Need it. Back rim, no. Rebound high is Lanphier.
Yeah, just not there tonight for Cook.
3:50. And now Lanphier looks like they might be entertaining ideas of taking a little air out of the ball. Bishop stuck in a double team. Timeout taken by Lanphier. And it's going to be, once we get the signal from the official, 3:42 left. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds with Lincoln Railer basketball. Incorporated, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, and Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital. Some of the sponsors of Railer basketball. And right now, Josh, 3:42 to go. Lanphier basketball, and they have the lead, 33-28.
Yeah, we talked about it all year that this is going to be a competitive conference up and down. You know, the Railers fell to Jacksonville, and then we're able to beat Southeast at home, and now you've got a tougher on the road. Every night here in the Central State 8 could be tough on the road.
Bishop, they work it in the front court. Rose back in the contest, as is McGee. Both of those players for Lanphier, 4 fouls. Rose goes up over Bowers. That's no good. Missed it, and Rose got his own rebound.
Yeah, right now he's just tougher and stronger than some of the Railers.
Bishop floater, 15, good. (35-28). It's now a 7-point lead for Lanphier. And then a foul is going to be whistled on Jackson. He's picked up his 4th, and Gavin will go to the line shooting 2. Lanphier at the 10 foul mark.
Well, we need every one of them, but we've got to get stops on our end, Jeff, and it's been that time where Yakima Rose, again, misses and gets his own rebound right underneath the hoop, and you can't give good teams second and third opportunities.
Gavin, free throw, that one good. Hope that's the start of a good stretch for the Railers.
Yeah, Will Cook goes to the bench again, and that's uncharacteristic of Will, and we're not quite sure if he's under the weather, not feeling good. He's got his hands above his head. He just hasn't played the normal Will Cook game, and everybody's got a bad one, but he doesn't even look comfortable out there.
Gavin made both free throws, and then as they tried to get it into the front court, Hop tipped it away, get the steal, hop off the glass, and it's good.
That should have been A1 too. Hop got undercut.
35-32, 2:40 to go. Railers have cut it to 1 possession. And then,
yeah, look at Hoppy all over him, a one-man press.
Williams dribbled the ball on the backcourt. I don't know if it was the ball or he stepped on the timeline, but another turnover, and the Railers have quickly turned this one. And with 2:30 to go, it's now down to a 3-point game.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to give it back to Gavin and let him go to work.
Gavin goes in, off the glass, got it,
yeah.
Down to 1.
Yeah, give it to him again, Coach. Give him the ball back.
And now let's see if Lanphier can deal with the prosperity. 35-34, just a 1-point game.
Yeah, 5 team fouls on the Railers, so we can be aggressive here. 2 minutes left to go in the game. You get there, you try and go for a steal, and if you get a foul, really no worries.
Bishop pulls up 3, high off the backboard. Jackson with the rebound, tipped away. Railers have it.
Good job by Perry there. The stocky guard underneath, getting the box out.
1:45 to go. Right wing to Perry. Coach Alexander makes the call from the bench. Ebelair, bounce to Perry. Gavin gonna go baseline. Foul's gonna be whistled on Bishop. And for Bishop, that is his second.
Yeah.
But because of the foul count, Gavin to the line for 2 more.
I think from here on out, you're just going to see Coach Al just dial it up for Gavin, give him any type of one-on-one play he can get him, and it's been working. We kind of went away from it there for a while in the second quarter, and really in the third, Gavin had foul trouble in the second, but at the third, Gavin's starting to take over now.
1:37 left, Josh, in this one. Railers were able to tie it once at 18. They have not led in this game.
And be a good time here. Gavin really struggled for Gavin, like from the free throw line, not just tonight, but really the season. But you don't want anybody else on the line if you're a Railer in a situation like this.
Here we go. Gavin's first free throw for the tie. Missed it. Gavin missing the first one. So the best the Railers can come out of this possession from the line is tied if Gavin can hit here. Free throw up. We are tied. Timeout taken by the Railers. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. 1:37 to go. Tied at 35. Back in a moment with Lincoln Railer Clara's Manor, BB Milling Company, and Future Stars and Impact Studios Cheerleading and Tumbling, bringing you this one that's going to come down to the wire. And if you don't like this atmosphere, you don't like high school basketball.
Pretty fun, isn't it? Obviously, we hope the Railers pull out, but you don't get atmospheres like this very often. And we're accustomed to seeing this almost every game. So let's have the Railers do it up one time here, Jeff, with the defense and rebounding. It's not over until you get that rebound.
1:30 to go. Hop, Perry, Ebelair, Bowers blocked on the floor for the Railers. Will Lanphier try to hold for one? Can they hold for one?
Yeah, and the Railers, again, just 5 team fouls. So you can be aggressive here and try and maybe go for a steal that you wouldn't normally go for if you were a 1 foul away from the bonus, but we're still 2. I'd like to see us go after it.
Bishop brings the dribble near the timeline. We're down to a minute. 1 minute. And I guess it would be pretty obvious, Josh, the way they've been acting all night. If they throw up a shot, you know they're going to crash the boards and more than likely get it.
Yeah, didn't it happen last year in this game too, Jeff, where Yakima Rose went off an offensive rebound and put it back in to beat the Railers.
Force the overtime. Yep.
Yeah.
And a timeout called by Coach Turner as Hop and Ebelair had Williams pinned in the corner. Just a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. Remind you that Bright Idea Screen Printing, Big R, Lincoln IGA, and Timbercrest Veterinary Services, part of the folks bringing you Railer basketball here on 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Lots of 35s on the board, Josh. Tied at 35 and a half seconds to go. You got to believe they ran almost a minute off the clock. Now they're probably going for the last shot.
Yeah, and I think if you're the Railers too, you've only got 5 team fouls. Once they start to get into their whatever set they may be running, maybe you try and foul, throw them out of their rhythm. Then they got to take the ball out again. Maybe they throw it deep in the court and they run off some more time. So I'm sure Coach Al has told them that if you get a chance, just make sure it's not on the shot.
Bishop into the front court. Double team comes, almost thrown away. They get it to Rose, 24 seconds. Well, who's going to try and be the hero for Lanphier tonight? Because we're ticking down to 20. Rose, top of the key. Back to Williams.
Well, Bishop's been a big shot guy for 2 years here.
Fans coming to their feet. And another timeout taken by Lanphier with 10 and a half seconds to go.
Yeah, now Jeff, if we'll the full timeout, we'll keep it here. And now they throw it back out. Make them throw it back in the backcourt. Make them run a few seconds off. And as they start to come at you, at about maybe the 7-6 second mark, foul them. make them throw that back out again that way and run some more time off the clock.
10.5 to go. Game tied at 35. It'll be Lanphier basketball, and I believe they're inbounding right in front of their bench. And again, we talked about it all night. You have the updated numbers, what the rebounds look like.
Yeah, right now on total rebounds, 34 to 22, and Lanphier leading that. So again, you get them to shoot it. Your job's not done if they miss. You've got to get another board.
Coming out from the huddle, Bowers, block, Evelair, Perry, Hop. Bishop, Williams, Patton, Jackson, and Rose for Lanphier. And Coach Alexander is going to take a timeout. Wanted to take a look at their set. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. 10.5 seconds to go, tied at 35. Back in 30 seconds with Lincoln. Railer basketball. Part of the folks bringing you Railer basketball. Hope you've enjoyed this one. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. Now let's just see if we can bring you a Railer win.
Yeah, let's hope. I think the best thing we can hope for now is OT. I don't know that the Railers are going to get a shot at it, but the defense holds strong here, and everybody's got to go board and go board strong. We've seen Yakima Rose specifically rip it away from a lot of the Railers tonight.
Here we go. Rose to inbound. Gets it into Williams. Down to 8. Out falls down. Williams to Bishop. Mishandles it. Still being pushed out. Kick it over to Patton. His 3. And he got fouled on the 3. Isaiah Bowers fouled Patton with 1.9 to go. And Patton will go to the line shooting 3 free throws. Timeout taken by the Railers. We will again keep it here. Isaiah went out to try and contest the shot, and from the way it looked from our point, Josh, it almost looked like Patton kind of changed his shot looking for the foul.
Yeah, that, or as he saw Isaiah come, he was going to try and redirect it. That made me thinking that Isaiah would block it, but as he redirected it, kind of redirected his arm, and then Isaiah, from what we saw, it looked like he got him on the shooting arm. So, boy, a tough play. You know, it just you got to contest, but you obviously don't want to foul, especially a guy from 3-point range.
Well, here's the situation. 3 free throws for Patton, 1.9 to go. The first 2 obviously the important ones, but if he makes just one of the first 2, do you miss the third one to get the clock starting? Because if he does make them, you know, you give the Railers a chance to inbound it and try to get something going.
Yeah, I think if you're Lanphier, you just hope that he makes one, or makes them all, and then they don't have much to worry about. But I would just try and make them all.
Here we go, Patton, 5'9" senior free throw. First one's good. 36-35. Second one, good. 37-35. Here's the third one. Up, and it's good. Timeout taken by Lanphier. Up 38-35. We will keep it here. So Patton made all 3. And the Railers' only hope now is hitting a long one with 1.9 to go.
Probably going to try and get it, maybe a long pass to half court, and then see if you can get it to one pass to half court and then one pass to a closer shot. Well, you'd like to think maybe if the Railers can have Hop or somebody inbound it and throw it to Gavin right around the half court where he's bigger, he can go up against any Lanphier and probably get it. And then if he doesn't have a clean look, maybe he kicks to Cook or Perry or somebody closer to the 3-point line and hope that you got time.
If you're Lanphier, do you foul?
Yeah, I would. I don't think there's any question I would foul. The problem is you get this point at 1.9, you don't know if he's going to turn and try and shoot it, and then you get whistled for a foul while an attempted shot. So I think it's too less of time. The time isn't, if there was 5 seconds, I think you got a better shot at it.
Here we go, 1.9 to go. Railers need a prayer. 38-35, they're down. Gavin looking to inbound. Still looking. Throws it down court and threw it out of bounds. Railers never even got a shot at it. Gavin's pass went out of bounds right over the scorer's table. And with 1.9 to go, it'll be Yakima Rose that'll inbound. And this one looks like it's going to go the way of the Lions.
Yeah, we've pretty good basketball game. I wouldn't say that it was flawless by any means, but again, two good teams going at it. I don't think this was the best game that the Railers have seen, but I didn't see Collinsville. Obviously, a lot of it are real well from the video feed, but I think, Jeff, this is the first time that Railers have seen this type of pressure.
Absolutely. Foul on Gavin Block before the ball was inbounded. It's one and bonus, so if Bishop makes this one, a down court heave's what we need. Bishop free throw on the way. He got it. And that will just about do it. Second one. Good again. Gavin inbounds. Peyton fires it up from half court. Will not go. And the Railers come to Lanphier and leave, seeing their winning streak end at 9 games. The final score, Lanphier 40, Lincoln 35. Lincoln drops to 13-3 on the season, 4-2 in conference. Lanphier back up to 500 now at 7-7, 4-3 in conference play. Again, our final score, Springfield Lanphier 40, Lincoln 35. We'll be back with our post-game show in just a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. And we see Coach Alexander making his way here to the broadcast position as the Railers fall here on a Friday night by a score of 40-35. And the Railers certainly had their chances tonight, but again, credit Lanphier. They gave Lincoln everything they wanted and more. Joined now by Lincoln coach Neil Alexander. Coach, always tough to come play Lanphier no matter what the records are. The pressure that they put on the Railers, forcing them outside. Only one made 3 tonight. But I think as you're looking at the stat sheet there, I have to believe the first number that you were drawn to was rebounds.
Well, they really just dominated. I mean, they doubled us. And, I thought we were in position on some of them. They just come in and jack you and push and shove, but they got away with it, and we didn't play. I mean, you got to man up, and we didn't man up against them, and they were really aggressive. And one thing is they're so dang small that they get into you, and then you can't jump, period. They get into your legs, and they're quick off the floor, so they just got a lot of dribble penetration. It wasn't a smart basketball game by us. Isaiah, everybody can blame him for the loss, but it doesn't come down to that play. There's how many free throws, key free throws we missed, 1-and-1s, and we could have been up. Gavin missed one there right at the tail end that would have put us up 1. That changed the whole complex of the game because they wouldn't have held for 1. They'd have went, maybe get a stop, but that's what you play the games for. And I thought we played soft for about 24 minutes, and then we decided to play for 6 or 7 minutes. And you're not going to beat Lanphier at that. I thought defensively we give up 40 points, but we were passive offensively. We finally started going to the basket and making things happen. And but I will tell you that our guys are tired. But that's not an excuse. But we didn't have a good week of practice, and I'm a strong one that says, you play the way you practice, and that's how we practice. Really lethargic, slow. Nothing was important, and it doesn't pay off when you do that. And probably what's probably the best thing out of this is hopefully it's another lesson. If you keep winning when you practice the way we do, they're going to look at the coach like he's crazy and say, hey, we can just get through it. Let's get to the game and play. But boy, the first 3 quarters, over 3 quarters, was how we practiced. Very lethargic, slow, nothing important.
Yeah, Coach, it looked like their pressure bothered us. We were even starting our offense deep. We didn't get a lot of our weave going, and we talked about it. Maybe this was the most pressure we've seen this year so far.
Yeah, no doubt. They got up into us, and but we finally started going. And once we got going to the rim, we done okay. But you can't be down 7-8 points in the fourth quarter and try to catch up against Lanphier. They're too good of basketball players and too good of athletes, and but it shows you right there. We got beat on the boards, and they're not any bigger than what we are.
Coach, one of the players on the boards that seemed to be, just one of those, as a coach, you would love to have a kid like that. Yakima Rose, he just kept getting rebound after rebound. He finished with 10 rebounds and may have been the smallest guy out there.
Yeah, and, a lot of them was his missed shots. We talked about, let's just bat it out of there. If we can't get it off the boards. And, I thought we'd done a nice job on Bishop. He only had
finished with 7.
7. You're not going to keep him in 7. And if you'd have told me we'd have gave him 7 points before the game started, I'd have said we're going to win by a good number. But their defense was tough and strong, and they done the job on the boards.
Yeah, Coach, you talk about Bishop. You hold him basically 13 under his average, and they held Cook 13 under his average. 0 points for Cook tonight, and he's usually he comes in the game averaging 13. 1 3 made, but Hop strong to the basket tonight. I thought Gavin in the second with the foul trouble, and then also into the third, very passive, and then finally he cut it loose in the fourth.
Yeah, we had 3 guys score. You're not going to win a lot of games like that, but. It's a game that hopefully is a good lesson for us.
Coach, and I guess now, you've talked about routine, and next week is sort of against the routine because there's no game tomorrow, and you don't play again until a week from tomorrow. It's so hard to get everything back into focus when you've got the game on Friday, got the game on Saturday. That's what you've just gotten so used to. And then you're off for a week, and then you play 5 games in 8 days.
Yeah, it's even a Friday night, not having a game Friday night. But this tournament that we're having, I'm telling you, I think any 5 teams could win it. 6 teams could win it. That's how good it is. And if anybody went through that thing undefeated, I'd be surprised. There's a lot of good teams. We're playing on some home courts. The tournament's a little bit different, so it'll be interesting starting next week. We got Decatur Eisenhower, and Eisenhower beat Lanphier. Yeah. So, now set on that. And, the way they play is exactly the way Eisenhower plays. So, Eisenhower and Lanphier play a lot alike, really athletic and boards hard, and we've got to solve some problems, and a lot of it is we've got to get with it and practice and execute and be ready to go.
Yeah, we got out toughed a little bit tonight, Coach. We talked about those 50-50 balls that you guys coaches talk a lot about, and it seemed like Lanphier got a lot more of those tonight.
Oh, without a doubt, they were quicker to the ball, and when they got the quickness inside and they scored on them, they had, I don't know if there's a second point chance or anything, but they had some second points things, and they only had 8, which.
I got 6 here, but it seemed like more. It just seemed like they got a lot of easy baskets underneath, whether it was from out of bounds plays or Yakima Rose getting it in the middle and then scoring.
Yeah, and we shot more free throws. You can't complain about how physical, the calls of the game.
Yeah.
So we just have to regroup and go.
Just one of those nights.
Well, hopefully, but we can't go 4 or 5 games and then have to learn a lesson again.
Yeah. You talked about you got to win if you can squeak out a few on the road and take care of your ones at home, you'll have a good shot of winning this league this year.
Well, we got to play Glenwood at Glenwood. We still got to go to MacArthur. Still got to go to Eisenhower. Still got to go to Southeast. You tell me. It's a tough league and very balanced.
Coach, we will let you go after this one. A tough loss for the Railers, 40-35. And again, I guess that's one of the other rough things is you don't get to get this right out of your memory by playing another game tomorrow night. Now you've got a whole week to think about it. But again, then you've got a whole week for the coaches to say, look what can happen.
Yeah, we've got, this is what happens when you don't work. And, we've got a freshman, sophomore game on Monday, so we're going to take a couple days off here. I think that will help the kids a little bit. But Monday and Tuesday we'll come in, or Monday we'll come in and do some shooting and things. And then, we've got 5 days to prepare, and we're going to have to prepare for a couple teams there. It's not just preparing for Eisenhower. We got to prepare for Jacksonville. Jacksonville gave us fit with that matchup, and you play Saturday and turn around and play Monday. It's going to be a chore for us, and the thing that worries me is our depth, and playing 5 games there in 7-8 days.
That's what makes it fun.
Yep. Let's find out whether we're men or boys.
Yep.
All right, Coach, thanks for coming up and joining us. Safe travels back up north, and we'll see you a week from Saturday over in Jacksonville to play Eisenhower.
That's correct.
Yep. Okay.
That's going to be tough keeping track of where we're at.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to tell
call me and tell me where I'm going.
I may end up at the wrong gym.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Okay.
Railers fall here 40-35. We'll be back to wrap things up here in just a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Reps Gym, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Future Stars and Impact Studio Cheerleading and Tumbling, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, TCC Verizon Wireless, Timbercrest Veterinary Services, Blades Hair and Nail Salon LLC, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln College, Big R, Stacy Family Pharmacy, St. Clara's Manor, BD Milling Company, Eaton Corporation, James Hair Salon, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Idea Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and Dr. Betsy Ulrich, Sugar Creek Orthodontics.